Ew, I stepped in Transphobia. Yes, accurate. I'm bringing you a classic today. I love just the classics, the trans memes. Let's go for the feel good, the relatable. Hey Spuds, how's it going? What's up? It's Jamie. Welcome back to another video. First video, I don't know, but welcome either way. I'm so glad to have you here, and I hope you're going to enjoy this video. Today really is one that I hope you're going to enjoy. I love diving into the world of relatable, wholesome, relatable trans memes. I am trans myself, and I love a good meme about being trans. I want you to drop a comment about which ones you are relating to the hardest as we go through this video. Please let me know. Send me some of your favorites as well. Like, just DM them to me. I just love a good trans meme. But before we get right into today's video, I need to say a big thank you to today's video sponsor, BetterHelp. BetterHelp is an online counselling service available to people all over the world. And based on an assessment of your personal needs, they will match you with a fully licensed professional therapist. If it's not a good match for you though, BetterHelp make it super quick, easy and free to change counsellors so that you get the best person for you. I personally used BetterHelp a little while ago to discuss my anxiety and help me with that. Nothing to do with today's sponsor, and I found it really helpful. Particularly as a large part of my anxiety back then, it's something that is a lot better for me now, was around travelling and going new places, meeting new people. So being able to be in the comfort of my own home whilst discussing things that I found kind of tricky to discuss really helped me, and it helped make me stick with counselling. But whatever it is that you would like to speak to a therapist about, BetterHelp's counsellor network has a whole range of expertise. You'll be able to have weekly phone or video sessions with your counsellor, and you'll also just be able to pop onto your account and send a message to them whenever you need to. BetterHelp is also more affordable than traditional counselling, and there is financial aid available as well. So if you want to check it out for yourself, you can visit betterhelp.com/Jammidodger and you can join over 1 million people already talking to professional experienced counsellors. And extra bonus, if you use my link, you will get 10% off your first month. It's in the description box if you want it, or again, here. Ta-da! Thank you so much for listening. Now on with the video and the trans memes. I'm very ready for this. Let's go. As soon as my computer decides to open them. I'm being silenced. Transphobes. Trans people. That is how it feels. The people who say they're being silenced the most are the ones who are not actually being silenced. Like, as in, people go on literal national TV and say, I'm being silenced because I'm transphobic. Clearly you're not. You are on national TV being allowed to air your opinions, which are mean. So yeah, the transphobes have been given a trumpet and claiming they're being silenced. I would like to say there's a difference between being silenced and not being listened to anymore. And I think it's the latter that's happening. People are saying it. Transphobes have that voice. They are given those platforms, but just less and less people are paying attention because more and more people are realizing that it's just utter nonsense. Me. The sudden urge to out myself. Oh, bless. I love a good SpongeBob meme when it comes to trans things. I don't know, it just seems to work. When the time is right, the time is right. Once I became the trans friend, I finally understood the scene where Yoda gets so tired of answering Luke's questions, he just dies. Imagine every trans person has a limit of questions they can get asked, and when that limit is reached, they just shrivel up into little Yoda and just... But it's kind of like a double-edged sword, because I'm like, yes, it's tiring, and it's especially tiring if you have like a group of friends or friends in different groups and you get the same questions over and over again. But I would prefer that people ask them, as long as they're being respectful and they're just trying to learn more so that they can be more open-minded going forward and more aware of trans people and issues. I would rather they got asked. If somebody's not being an asshole or just being really nosy with it, ask your questions. Sometimes I might be a bit fed up of answering them, but I am generally happy. But I do relate to the feeling. Very valid, and not every trans person is going to want to answer any questions about them being trans, and they are allowed to not want to be asked anything about it. Transgender reveal party cupcake toppers. Aw, he, him, to that's cool. I love this. I love the idea of like transgender gender reveals. I think they're great because they're actually fully accurate. I really want a cupcake now though. Bisexuality always has and always will include trans people. Stop saying pansexuality is for liking trans people and bisexuality is for liking cis people. Dummy. Very true. It's not just frustrating for trans people, but also frustrating for pansexual people, because I've seen pansexual people get labelled as transphobic before, and it's like, no, it's not. Bisexuality and pansexuality and the distinction between them is nothing to do whether you would or wouldn't date a trans person. That is not why they are different things. When I was your age, there was no bisexuals, pansexuals, non-binary people and such. You mean when you were my age, there was so little acceptance and so little research being done about sexuality and gender that people had to hide in the closet all their lives. Weird flex, but okay. It is a weird flex. It's like saying, in my day, we were terribly homophobic and transphobic, and we scared everybody into staying private about who they are. But you know, it was much better back then. For you, maybe, with your closed-minded views, but not for all the LGBT plus people. Kids shouldn't be taking such an important decision early in their life. Here's a solution. Puberty blockers. I don't want a solution. I want to hate trans people. It's horrible, but it's true, so it's a bit funny. Also, under the belief of kids shouldn't be allowed to make such big decisions at a young age, would that not also include cis kids and just like any kid not going through puberty, seeing as that is like a life-changing, permanent thing to happen to them? Kids are too young. They're too young to know their gender. So why should any kid be allowed to go through puberty? You see, it doesn't work like that. Trans kids should be trusted as much as cis kids are with knowing who they are. And they can be trusted as much. Puberty blockers are a great solution. They literally just press pause, let a kid grow up a bit, figure things out, not have to go through this massive life-changing thing that's going to lead to more surgeries needed later on. And then they can press play again either on the original record or they can change it. By changing the record, I mean like instead of going through their puberty for their assigned sex, they would take hormone replacement therapy like testosterone or estrogen to go through the correct puberty for their gender. But yeah, transphobes don't like that. They don't want solutions. They just want to be transphobic. Oh, fudge. This was in an actual medical journal. I'm gonna cry, LMAO. Hormone replacement therapy has many nicknames among trans feminine people, including titty pills, titty skittles, smart titties, chiclets, antihistamines, mammary mints, lifesavers, tit tacs, breast mints, feminems, antibiotics, transmission fluid, and the notorious HRT. Oh my god, what journal was this in? I want to read it. Is this true? I feel like trans guys don't really have many fun names for testosterone. Antihistamines and tit tacs are my favourite. Comment your favourite. I am being silenced. Oh, another one, but an even bigger. That's a tuber, right? Marginalised people with no platform at all. Bigoted people on their 19th national newspaper interview. No more needs to be said. This is just so painfully accurate. Me when I get misgendered but can't correct them because I'm with my transphobic parents. It's fine. Can I just send some love to all the baby trans people out there who are in this situation, or just all the trans people out there who are in this situation? It's gonna be fine. I'm sorry. I know it sucks. I'm sending you love. Feels like it's not gonna do anything, but I just want to say something nice, and you have support out there in the world. Tidy identity boxes. Finally, sexuality. Took me years, but I finally worked out my sexuality. Gender. It's the bead of sweat. Oh no. This happens a lot. It's fine for this to happen like this, of course. For me personally, it was the other way round. My gender to me was always obvious. It's okay if it's not for you. It doesn't mean anything. Just for me personally, it was always obvious. And it was my sexuality that's just always been like, no. You don't know what I am. So then I stopped caring. I hate the question, how did you find out you're trans? Because every time it feels awkward to explain that I just stumbled into a trans meme sub and they were weirdly relatable. Honestly, the concept of people realising they're trans through trans memes is just kind of beautiful. I wish all people that know my old name a very forget it. Yes, please just erase that thing from your memory. Just remove it and chuck it in the bin. We don't want that anymore. Nobody to know, thank you. Transphobes, when they'll know that they use Google Translate and not Google Cislate. Visible frustration. And you transport things, not cisport. And you trans... No, I'm not. There are more, but that's all I can think of right now. But have fun with transport and translate. Teacher. All right, boys and girls. Might and be arse. Oh, Oh, Mike Wazowski. Honestly, with the knowledge that non-binary people exist and are out there in the world being non-binary, there is no need to address rooms like boys and girls and ladies and gentlemen. We should just be saying like, hello children, if it is a class of children, or good evening people of the audience. I don't know. Maybe not that one, but there are way quicker ways and way less like old-fashioned ways of saying hello to a room full of people than ladies and gentlemen or boys and girls. And I think introducing more gender-neutral language like that into everyday, it's so easy to do, and it makes such a big difference to the people who are not boys or girls or ladies or gentlemen. And yeah, that is all the memes for today. I hope you like them. Please comment down below which one was your favourite. Also think about giving this video a thumbs up and subscribing if you want to, but no pressure. And yeah, as always, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Much love. Bye!